Done.
Read the fucking poem.
Why do you have to say this shit?
You have to use the F word.
I learned it from you. I learned it by watching you.
Pool Hall Quartet. Should I listen to the motorcycle's familiar rumble, the menace of the dying day? It is this and other hells I find myself condemned to, the orange smudge and squiggle of the horizon like a dark body, like the ghostly jingle of an unknown bell. And my city lies beneath the haze of clouds, dank and teeming with drunk cellists scraping their way through labyrinths of cobblestone. Is it me, or do all these buildings look the same, each decked with paisley scarves? It hardly seems likely, the third dwarf I've seen today, or is it a toy elephant peeking through the sails? He's scared of his own invisibility, just like me. People only point me out to note the sloop of my shoulders, the silver of my frontispiece. My heart is wearing a sombrero, and I almost don't know where to begin. My eyes are melding into one huge monster eye that will leave me cyclopean and groping for my ancient home.
Cyclopean.
You just star stuck to the shit.
Stars stuck to the bottom of your shoe.
Star stuck.
It's like poetry.
I hate you. Try to be respectful, you. Poetry going on. There's goddamn poetry going on.
Minor surgery.
Thespian, you.
The squinty intersections of our ghostly cells echo in the honky-tonk of worksite radios. Perhaps our only blessings are tubercular, caught in the flimsy passwords of today's miniskirts. The washboard lit by the glow of the Miss Pac-Man machine makes us reconsider our callings. Scissors snip the tip of every wing, and the whispered songs of vegan clergy introduce us to our lives of crime.
Cyclopean.
That's good work. I don't know what that was.
Oh, I love that part.
Everything's falling everywhere in here.
It's,
That's
just
what
let it
happens.
hang out, baby.
When you start drinking, it's
Welcome to the Literary Cafe.
Border Patrol. Among the potholes and the citron haze, there's only so much to being alive. Distracted by the brass spittoons and the pretended innocence of pregnant bartenders, as the biography of dead French architects blares from the back room. Yet again, my parking ticket is lost in the luggage. My winter coat is nabbed in some failed bank heist. It isn't hard to malinger in the little haunted spokes of college smokestacks, waiting forever for the half-baked forecasts, looking forward to the dense epiphany of Valium in the bathysphere. Now let's do this more melancholic than lions trained to jump through hoops are the pampered cats of backlots bred to set their snouts in linen laps of starlets, to rehearse their warbled roars and reels of silvered filigree. Each day the earth must reassert itself in rum-soaked timbers. The brain is gently disengaged. Ankles teeter on the summit of a phosphorescent glacier. Tomorrow's thigh-high stockings give way to April's tennis skirts. The fermata of reflected midnight scenes resolves in an epiphany of smoke. Sleep seems like a faint necessity, inevitable as thunder clouds of bus-stop squalls, the half-rescinded glimpse of pet-shot nymphs. Spiders slip from the nape of the hand in a twitch of bioelectric blue, too small for overburdened hearts. The lake is drained of conversation, and a silent itch sweeps through the continent, spermatozoan of the cosmic avocado bloom. If flowers fast on Ferris wheels escape Apollo's gravity, no matter of the 1,000 paper kisses running through the red lights, funerals elate the singing mice soirees, sunlight held for ransom, and still the silver stomach of sleep is overblown. O subtle language of the vegetables, it's sinister, cops busting up the elements of broken tongues. If there is no hurrahing, there is much jubilation. Ho ho, the limerick of green dimes and maidens born of black Atlantic waters, the constant whispers of the senseless atmosphere where early reptiles glide from tree to tree. If there was ever one whom time did not betray, the bankrupt hand devoured by clouds, oh no, the open door kicked out. Here's the second glimpse, smoke quiet as a labyrinth allows, of nickel-plated queens who wouldn't lie spread eagle on the bed, sachet plutonic, poor surveyors of their own beleaguered heads, unaware of even allegory's nudity. Let the nameless not pretend to count the syllables of leprosy. Sudden rain of sparks in dressing room erupts the slippery nipple of velocipedes and leaves them dead and unaccounted for, a swimmer's silhouette. Feathers flit upon aquatic vertebrae of every passing neck I see until the firmament is so acute a sneeze explodes its massive star. Who says the sun is here to stay? I migrate in rebellion of a ghostly ecstasy, hit the highway under white and nimble cumuli. Oh, the sky has little to do with the salient glass diagonals of ornamentalized geometry my heart has never ceased to be broken on. Chords of the diminished cats howl into infinity, and every breath expelled in sympathy will recede into forgotten latitudes of bygone maps. In the lavish nausea of my memory, chalked hands of somnambulistic billiard halls trace each tilted hip in dancer's pantomime, and neon signs announcing ghostly doppelgangers of the porcelain sex inundate the chassis of my soul's dismantled cardiac degree. And if in some adjacent unrequited hour I spit too deep into the weary cuspidors of morning, will I be able to say what is won or lost in the blue little elegy of after-party gasoline where zealous doctors administer sedatives of broken pencil lead? If every breath we breathe together is a gratuitous blimp teetering on the brink of a tropical disease, the world will still end in a flood, and no new universe, identical and unrepentant, will emerge from the muck to take its place. If I pitch an eye in the myopic flame of prickly napalm, wave the desperate kidneys of sans serif speech, among the jungle of the cash-strapped peach, will my pride crack beneath androgyny like white barnacles? Will lamplight shudder against the fevered flanks of darkness unresolved into pornography? The compulsive underbelly of the Kashmir pyramid is recruiting sad caresses for the orphans, so I will perpetrate a landslide of childish discrepancies, recreate the patterned textiles of prehistory. What do you think this palpitation is, elliptical and unrefined into the lonely sighs of double Dutch wives? That this is not the way it is, nursing the zodiacal fuselage of ongoing roller coasters out the window of unanswered prayers, that we will find the emerald someone in closed eyes of unthought tobacco, bleeding oaths and swarms of lost and found necklaces, some vast Pacific zoetropic feeling. Thank you.